What is going on, guys, and welcome. It is finally here, the Super Bowl special, and I would have so much more fucking energy if we didn't already record this.
What are you talking about, Nick? This is our first time recording. I don't know what you're talking about.
20 fucking minutes ago, we recorded this. Guess what happened? That wasn't plugged in. I'm a genius. I would just like to say I am an absolute fucking genius. So, you guys have all been waiting on who is eating the ghost pepper. First of all, we have a confession to make. The loser already ate it. Second of all, it wasn't a pepper. It was sauce. Third of all, it was Ben. Yes, that is it. Ben was the loser of the 2020-2021 Knicks Picks season challenge. 205 to 202, like we said last time, was the final score. But Ben, we're on our last episode. You didn't get the win. You ended up having to eat the ghost pepper. I'll show that clip in a second. I did save that, so I'm going to let you guys see the actual clip. But it's not live, unfortunately. I'm sorry. You don't get to hear my react. You get to see me. You'll get to see me reacting and laughing. Basically, I'm going to explain to you how it happened. So, Ben, he filled up 5 milliliters of. Do you still have that cup?
Somewhere. I'm not kidding. It's Ben
had
a medical
medicine
thing.
cup.
It's
Yeah,
it's this big. Yeah.
Filled up 5 milliliters. It doesn't sound like a lot. Trust me, when we saw it, it was a good amount of ghost pepper sauce to take a shot of. Ben took the shot while I sat here and I ate. Here's a piece of cracker still left of it. I ate a piece of habanero cheese, which to me it wasn't hot at all. I enjoy habanero cheese, so not hot at all. But Ben had to eat the ghost pepper or take a shot of ghost pepper sauce, and it was hilarious. So let's roll that clip right now and watch Ben suffer.
Lord have mercy on my soul. Oh God, I don't. I want to delay the inevitable, but darn. Well, as the great Buzz Lightyear said, to infinity and beyond. Oh fuck! Oh, that tastes like. Oh. Oh! Burning! Oh fuck! Mm-hmm. Oh, it's hot! Oh my goodness! Oh gosh! Oh gosh! I'm freaking sweating. Oh my god! The roof of my mouth is burning. Oh, let's go. Hang on, I gotta get tissue. Eyes are watering. Oh my god. Oh god. It's literally just. I literally had to keep drinking it. I had to keep drinking milk because literally the back of my. Oh my goodness. As soon as I'm done. Literally, as soon as I'm done drinking, 5 seconds later, it just comes back and it's just hotter than ever. Oh my god. Oh gosh. I'm so glad it wasn't the pepper though. Because I know for a fact I would just no, give me something. Oh god. Oh gosh, I gotta keep drinking.
So Ben, we're joined once again by you. It's been a great season, and that was by far one of the funniest moments. I really wish you guys could hear my laughter and excitement throughout the whole thing. But Ben,
I'm glad I don't.
I'm
kind of glad.
How was it? How was it?
I felt such a. Okay, so I was an idiot, and I should have almost just put it on my tongue and just went there. No, I was an idiot, and it went to the back of my throat. So literally in the back of my throat, I just kept getting this burning sensation, and every time I drank milk to relieve it, the second it went away, it came right back, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in physical pain.
Ben, that's what I really wish you guys would have gotten to see. Is Ben did kind of suffer throughout most of the show. We recorded all of it. We recorded the entire show. Like, I was done. I sat down, got ready to edit, and I was like, "Fuck, none of my audio." I was pissed. I was pissed. Let me know. I took a second to cool down before we actually started recording again, but I'm still not all that happy about it. But we managed. We're doing it again. We're gonna record the rest of it. I at least got Ben's audio, so I don't have to make him take the shot. Unless Ben, of course, if you want
no,
to. Okay,
no. Like Mutombo, no, not today.
I'll be fair. He already did it. I'm not gonna make him do it again just for the video, just because I was stupid.
Are you sure about that? I think you would.
If it was your fault, then I would make you do it again. But because it was my fault,
that's fair.
I won't make you do it again.
I agree. I will agree with that. If it was me, I would agree with that.
So let's start with Super Bowl 55. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, first of all, guys. It's been an outstanding season. It's been one hell of a ride. It's been a weird season, to say the least, with COVID. But we got through it. We made it to the Super Bowl. It didn't get delayed. Nothing got postponed or anything like that. It was a hell of a season. It was a hell of a season doing the picks. Ben was the only one to get score predictions all season long. If you get this one, I'll be pretty impressed, but you still ate the ghost pepper sauce, so it doesn't matter. But
do I get to reverse it onto you? Like, if I get the score prediction, do you get to? Oh, no. Dang it.
Maybe you'll come up with next year's bet. We'll figure that one out. But
we got off season.
We got all off season. But let's start with Super Bowl 55. Obviously, it's the Kansas City Chiefs going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady in his 10th Super Bowl appearance, which is insane. Patrick Mahomes, his second consecutive Super Bowl appearance after 3 straight AFC Championship appearances. So he's have a great start to his career, as Brady is coming near the end of his career and just adding more and more on to his legacy. So Super Bowl 55, who is our predictions? Who do we think is going to win? Obviously, I've kind of hinted at it quite a few times. I am going with the Kansas City Chiefs. I had made this prediction probably like 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to stick with it. 27-23, I have the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. Do I think that's going to be the real score prediction? No. I do think there's probably going to be a lot more scoring in this game. But I do think that this is going to start off with Tampa Bay starting off hot, like they've done most of this postseason so far. They've started off hot against teams and then kind of slowed down on the second half, but for the most part was able to have Tom Brady keep them in the game and win the game for them. And you look at Kansas City, their postseason run last year compared to this year, they start off slow. They managed to come back and win games. So I do think this Super Bowl is going to be kind of a tale of that, where you might see Tampa Bay leading the charge in the first 2 quarters, maybe 3. But I do think Patrick Mahomes is going to have an insane third and fourth quarter. And that sounds weird to say because Tom Brady's the fourth quarter kid. Tom Brady is the fourth quarter comeback king, Ben, as you know. But
why do you hurt me like this?
Hey, you know what?
I gotta
throw
you
in
hurt
jabs.
me physically this episode, and you've hurt me emotionally.
I gotta throw in jabs here and there. But 27-23 is my score for Super Bowl 55. I think it's going to be a great one. And actually, when we recorded this, the first time we didn't do this, so I'm kind of glad. At least we have one bright side to it. My MVP of Super Bowl 55, my prediction for MVP, who else? Patrick Mahomes. I think he wins his second ever MVP. It's a quarterback award, first of all. I mean, with the exception of Von Miller, who won it, and the linebacker for Seattle that won it that one time. But I do think that this is going to be a quarterback award. It's going to be Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes who wins it. It's just a matter of what team ends up winning. So I do think Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs win Super Bowl 55, 27-23 over Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I think Patrick Mahomes brings home his second MVP, Super Bowl MVP trophy. And on top of that, I think he's also deserving of the NFL MVP, but we'll figure that out before the Super Bowl anyway. But, Ben, on to you. What is your Super Bowl predictions for Super Bowl 55?
I got Kansas City winning this one, nonetheless, 30-27 over Tampa Bay, because I do think Tampa Bay's defense is very good, but I think Kansas City is very underrated. And my MVP, I said this in the recording, and I'll say this now. I think he's a top 3 receiver, at least 3 minimum. I got Tyreek Hill winning the MVP because if you remember in that week, I think it was like week 12 matchup, he had over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Not the first half, not the whole game, the first quarter. Now, I'm not saying he's going to do that in the Super Bowl. That would be insane. Absolutely insane if he did that in the Super Bowl. But I do think he is an X factor in the sense that no one can cover him. You have to double him, play over the top, and that frees up more opportunities. I don't think the stat sheet's going to show that, and maybe that will cause him not to get it, but he, I think, still at the end of the day, will have a chance to get that MVP because you don't teach speed. You don't teach speed. Like, he is the fastest in the NFL. Arguably, I don't think it's arguably. He is the fastest in the NFL. He can take the top of a defense. So I think that matched up with Mahomes with his cannon arm he'll just torch that defense. Even though it was a very good Tampa defense, and I think Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, that whole Chiefs team, they will win the Super Bowl, back-to-back Super Bowl championships for the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, 30-27.
Well, as both of us have diehard football fans, we've seen plenty of Super Bowls. As Ben started to previously mention, today, the day of our recording, not the day of this video, but the day that we're recording, which is Thursday the 5th, it is the anniversary of the 28-3 comeback of Tom Brady against the Atlanta Falcons, Ben's very own Atlanta Falcons, his favorite team. As we both remember that game very vividly, it is Ben's least favorite or his worst Super Bowl memory. We'll get to his best one in a second, but let's talk about that worst one for a second. First of all, let's get mine out of the way too.
Why do you have to talk about it?
Hang on. Let's get my worst Super Bowl experience out of the way first. It was the Denver-Seattle game because it was a boring game. Seattle kicked the shit out of Denver. Cool. Whatever. Not that interesting because the Giants, in my lifetime, haven't lost a Super Bowl. Yes, in 2000 they lost to the Baltimore Ravens. I was 4 years old. I really didn't care. Sure, you can call that my worst Super Bowl memory. But no. Watching the Denver Broncos just absolutely not show up to their game was absolutely the worst for me. But Ben, yours was a bit worse. And let's talk about that fateful day. So I remember texting you before the game and telling you that.
Start this off.
I remember texting you before the game saying that this game is 4 quarters.
Yep.
You can't. Tom Brady, like, in the fourth, it's all going to come down to the fourth quarter. Like, no matter what your lead is in the fourth quarter, Tom Brady, this game is not over. So don't count your chickens before they hatch. Just you don't celebrate until after the game is over. That was my only advice for Ben, as if like you needed advice or anything. But I would say overall it was a great game to watch. Like if you're not an Atlanta fan, but
I think if you're a pure football fan, I think it was still a good game. Like I can very much admit it was still a very good Super Bowl because obviously you had the comeback, and it ended up only being a one. I think it was also the only Super Bowl to go into overtime. Actually, now that I think about it, that is the only Super Bowl to go into overtime. At that point, it was like 51. Yeah, it was Super Bowl 51. 50 previous Super Bowls, no Super Bowl had went into overtime, so that was also one. But I do remember texting you. I think it was halftime. It was like 21-3, and I texted you basically saying Atlanta will win this Super Bowl if they just run the clock these next 2 quarters. They go aggressive for a little bit, that's fine, but just in the fourth quarter, they have the lead still, just run the clock. Kyle Shanahan did it not once with Atlanta, but he also proved it again in San Fran. He can't hold leads whatsoever. And, you know, I don't blame Matt Ryan. We texted about this like a while ago. I don't blame Matt Ryan. I blame Dan Quinn and Kyle Shanahan. I blame the coaching staff more so. And also remember, Julio had arguably his greatest catch of his career in that Super Bowl, where he just had that sideline catch. I mean, obviously Edelman you could argue his was better than Julio's later in the game, but that team should have won. I'm not saying to be salty. I'm just saying they should have won even if it stayed close because they had so many opportunities to put the game away, and they just didn't.
There was
That
only
fumble
so
was
much
not
you
on
could
him
do. The
either.
The O-line absolutely fell apart. The play calling just
Defense
fell
got
apart.
gassed.
Defense fell apart. It was just a horrible thing to watch if you're an Atlanta fan. But moving on from
Real quick though, last thing I do remember at the end of that Super Bowl, I literally saw this. I didn't actually watch the celebration. I actually will admit I watched the whole trophy celebration because, like, I felt like Stephon Diggs in the AFC Championship. I'm just like, I know I'm gonna endure the pain. I watched Super Bowl. I saw Brady lift that trophy up. I went to bed and I remember laying in my bed, just looking at my ceiling. Didn't look anywhere else. Turned the lights up. I was in complete dark, other than like my phone lighting up from everyone. I think you texted me or like some other friends like text me like, "How you doing?" I didn't respond. I think I left you on red. Like the next day, I'm like or something like that. But I literally was just staring at the ceiling, just like no emotions were in my mind. I was like, I don't know when I went to bed. I think I passed out eventually.
if you guys aren't fully feeling sorry for Ben yet, he's also a Thunder fan.
I'm okay with the reboot at this point. I know what you're going with.
I feel bad. So from the worst Super Bowl moments to let's move on to the happier side of things. Our favorite Super Bowl moments. And I think we both pretty much have almost the same one. Obviously, me as a Giants fan, you know what my favorite Super Bowl moment is. I got two to choose from, and obviously Super Bowl 42 was the more exciting of the two. I remember it was at my uncle's house or uncle's shop, and there was about 100 people there, and the David Tyree catch, I remember watching Eli go into the pile, and I just kind of lost him, and I kind of reacted just kind of assuming it was a sack, and I took my eyes off the screen for a minute, and by the time I looked back up and everyone was cheering, Tyree's just on the ground fighting for the ball with somebody else like 30 yards down the field, and I'm like, well, how the hell did that happen? And I watched the replay, and my hands just went on my head, and I stood like this for probably the entire rest of the drive up until Eli Manning tossed that perfect pass to Plexico Burress in the back of the end zone, and I just dropped to my knees and absolutely was one of the greatest Super Bowls of all time for me. I was a kid at the time, too. I was in like 6th grade, and my dad at first was telling me like I wasn't going to be able to watch the whole game. I'd have to like go home at halftime or something, and I managed to talk him into keeping me there the whole game, but it was absolutely one of the greatest Super Bowl experiences of my life, and something I will never forget. And I would hopefully love to see the Giants there again soon. I don't think it's happening, but just fortunate.
Barkley gets healthy. Daniel Jones hopefully doesn't trip at the 20-yard line.
Let's get Deshaun Watson.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah,
all
please.
right. We're going hot takes already. It's not even the off season.
All right, Ben. What is your favorite Super Bowl memory?
Mine is going to another Manning brother. Mine is with Peyton Manning in Super Bowl 50. There's a lot to choose from for me, but that one really sticks out to me because I've always rooted for Peyton Manning as like obviously I stood for my team, but I've always liked the Manning brothers just because they played the game the right way. Sorry.
The right way.
They play the game. Do you know the way? They play the game the right way. They don't cheat the game, and even though Peyton Manning probably has like a terrible knowledge with his big ass forehead,
big ass forehead. Yo, big ass forehead. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. Just seeing him right off in the sunset, that was a very positive moment. I got to see that. And also, I'm not a huge fan of Cam Newton, not a huge fan of the Carolina Panthers, and seeing them falter after them being all cocky about being 15-1. Shout out to Atlanta getting that one loss for them. Happy for that. So I got Atlanta to get them their one loss, and I got to see them lose the Super Bowl. So you know what? If Atlanta can't win the Super Bowl, neither can Carolina. And I'm hoping that Tampa continues that and only have one Super Bowl win, but we'll see what happens.
Guys, it's been an absolutely phenomenal season. I'm not going to lie. Our first recording was probably a little bit better. But I hope you did enjoy our 2020 season. All of Nick's picks, all 17 weeks, all 4 weeks of the NFL postseason, our 2 award shows that we did. Just every episode of Nick's Picks, the most consistent series on the channel. And, of course, I will be bringing it back next year. I've already said that. And we will be bringing Ben back next year. Drop in the comments below.
I'm honored.
Drop in the comments below what you want our bet to be next year. Obviously, Ben would prefer not to have to take another shot of ghost pepper sauce. So
Nope.
something a little bit more creative maybe this time. And also, more importantly for me, drop in the comments your favorite Super Bowl memory. I love reading those. So let me know, of all the years of the Super Bowl, this is the 55th Super Bowl. Which one has been your favorite? Which one sticks out to you in your memory bank the most, and warms your heart just a little bit, like Super Bowl 52 and what was it, Super Bowl 48?
Super Bowl 50 was
No, I
Peyton
meant
Manning.
the other one.
Oh, for you?
The good. No, your other one. The real one.
No.
Was that Super Bowl 58? The Falcons and the.
That was 50. No. We don't talk about that. It was 51, but we don't talk
It was
about
51.
it.
Oh, it was 50.
We don't
Okay.
talk about. We don't
Oh,
talk
48
about it.
was the Denver Seattle one. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah. That was never Seattle. Yeah.
Sorry, I was getting those mixed up. But yes,
You know, it's
Super Bowl
Roman
51.
numerals,
That was
that's
the
why.
good one. That was the good one.
It's Roman numerals. That's why we don't do that.
Yeah. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed everything up leading to this point. Drop a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel. We will be back next year. I'm not sure if we're going to do anything off-season wise. I haven't really figured that out yet, but we will be back week 1 next season, the Thursday night game. It'll start off with whoever the winner of the Super Bowl is and probably another team. But one last time before we head out, I had Kansas City winning this game 27-23. Ben had Kansas City winning this game 30-27. Obviously, neither of us picking Tampa. But if you're a big believer in Kansas City like we are, take those scores to Las Vegas. We might win you a bunch of money. Who knows? But
Probably not.
Ben, it's been great having you here all season. And for the final time in Knicks Picks 2020, Ben, do you have anything to say before we head out?
Hopefully, Atlanta can win a Super Bowl in my lifetime. Not likely, but hopefully.
Hopefully,
I'll probably like near my deathbed.
hopefully, if they have another shot, Tom Brady's still not in the league, and you can.
I mean, with him wanting to play until he's 45, I wouldn't be surprised if he plays until he's 50, just to beat Atlanta.
Regardless,
goes to like Jacksonville and gets them a Super Bowl.
Regardless, congratulations to both the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for making it this far. Congratulations to Tom Brady specifically for his 10th Super Bowl appearance. As much as we don't like seeing you in the Super Bowl every year, God damn it, we respect you for the fact that you've done it this many times. That's insane.
And his first in out without Belichick. His
first one
out
without
of New England.
Belichick, too. He proved a lot of people wrong this season. So, huge shout out to the Tom Brady. Huge shout out to Patrick Mahomes. Huge shout out to both teams in the Super Bowl. And it's going to be a great one. I know me and Ben are going to be texting the whole time. Unfortunately, Ben's in college. You can't leave college, so we can't watch the game together or anything like that. But we will definitely be in contact the entire game and given our predictions. But I hope you guys enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday. I know we will. And I hope you've enjoyed Knicks Picks 2020. We'll see you in 2021, even though it's already 2021. But you mean next season. Have a great one, guys. Peace.
Bye.